Day 30. So today is control balance. So we talked about the Pilates principles, right? Control, concentration, centering, precision, fluidity, and breathing. All of those 6 principles are necessary to execute through the control balance. Now, again, my current variation of control balance isn't picture perfect, but that's what's so great about moving well, is that we don't need to look like the perfect picture from Instagram. We need to pick exercises, work our way to them in a safe manner. So this is another one where probably don't jump right into this. Pick bits and pieces of this, work up to it. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it should look like, and then we'll see what I have with it, okay? So the control balance starts off with a rollover, okay? The legs are kind of halfway between rollover and jackknife. And then from there, the arms actually, see how they started beside you? The arms go back behind you and you work to scissor the legs into this control balance. So number one, it takes a lot of control to get into the rollover. When you take the arms from beside you to behind you, you need to have a lot of mobility through your thoracic spine. And that is, of course, going to take a lot of balance. My problem with this exercise, you're going to see, is that my legs want to come too close to my body. It takes a lot of strength through your back and through your entire posterior chain to keep the legs up, okay? So we need to look for control there. And then as we move the legs in opposition, we're really looking for balance, okay? I'm not going to talk while I do this exercise. Otherwise, there's no hope. I'm going to try not to talk. You know me, I can't not talk. I can probably get us started into it. Okay, so I'm going to come lay down on my mat. This is a good time to pray. Okay, I'm going to set my arms firmly beside me, and then I'm going to be quiet, and we are going to try this out. Okay, that wasn't pretty. But you guys, that's reality. So what you saw there, where I felt I was making mistakes, knew I was making mistakes, again, because I'm a little bit weak in my posterior chain, couldn't keep those legs up quite enough. So not an appropriate exercise for me in my day-to-day life, because it puts too much pressure down here into my thoracic region, right? But how would I build this up? So it doesn't matter that I did that and it was a bit ugly. What matters is, well, how could I learn to do this exercise? And this is where the Pilates method comes into place. So this is where I would choose to go to the Cadillac and work on the guillotine and roll my spine up, because I have that foot bar, or well, not the foot bar, the push through bar that I can put a resistance on, and then I can actually push up and find the reach. I could also practice this on the reformer, where I take and use my hands to hold on to the shoulder bars here. You can see these right here. And I can take my legs over, because with something to hold and pull, I can connect more into my back, right? So there's other places. And I want you to think about that, no matter if you're doing Pilates or something else. If there's an exercise that you can't do well, your job isn't to fix the exercise. Your job is to go somewhere else in the Pilates studio, to go somewhere else in the gym and work on each individual piece of the exercise to get there. So I know, and I'm going to put this on my radar for the next month, is I'm going to work on the Cadillac. I'm going to work at my guillotine stuff, because I have done this with much more success in the past. Do not do this exercise if you have cervical issues, shoulder issues, or back issues. Okay, that's control balance. We only have one more left. It's a good one. It's accessible for everybody. So we'll see you tomorrow for the final